I have been in ministry for over 20 years. I've seen massive cultural changes in that time. The iPhone was only invented in 2007, but since then, technology has advanced at breakneck speed with seemingly little moral reflection on potential abuses. Gay marriage was invented by the Supreme Court in 2015. In its wake, woke ideologies and the LGBTQ movement have pressured Christians to conform or face cancellation. All the while, church attendance has declined, with many churches giving themselves over to the spirit of the age. COVID opened up people's eyes to government overreach, not to mention corruption in science and medicine. And we now know many prominent Christian leaders and institutions were complicit. Some prominent leaders of the 2000s and 2010s showed a lack of discernment when it was most needed, and they heaped scorn on fellow Christians who questioned the state-mandated orthodoxy. But recently, things have been changing. There's optimism in the air. God has given us a real opportunity for change that can turn our nation back from disaster. In other words, God has given us an inch. Let's take a mile. The emerging generation of Christians are more conservative. The fields are white for the harvest. The church has an opportunity to reach them for Christ and disciple them to be godly churchmen and responsible statesmen. Who should we trust for guidance in the next 20 years? There's nothing new under the sun. God has a way of rewarding faithfulness in men who are willing to pay a price for truth. In our day, a few men are aiming to follow their example. I want to learn from those leaders who got it right before, who saw what was happening, called it out, and paid a price for it. The men who sounded the alarm before have been vindicated. These are the men who can faithfully guide us into the next 20 years. These men understand the times. They can equip us for a future-proof Christianity. Join us.